Hello, my name is Agatha, and this is the prediction for December 2016 for the sign of Taurus. This is a very general reading. If you'd like a private consultation, please write to dunyazade@gmail.com and I'll be glad to work with you. You can also subscribe to my newsletter, which is www.tinyletter.com/dunyazade. Every month, I pick a winner for a free written tarot reading written by me. The selection of this winner is made between those who are subscribed to my newsletter. So Taurus, let's go to your reading. First, I'll do the general astrological analysis for December, and then I'll do the tarot reading, which will analyze 7 areas of your life for the month of December. So let's go to the astrology reading. The full moon happens on the 14th of December at 22 degrees of Gemini, and then the new moon happens on the 29th of December at 7 degrees and 59 minutes of Capricorn, which it's almost 8 degrees of Capricorn. And what does this mean to you or for you, Taurus? In your case, the full moons mean endings or culminations. It happens in your second house. So generally, this seems to be a very good full moon because it makes trines with Jupiter, the planet of luck, and with Mars in Aquarius. There's a trine, a grand trine connecting Mars and Jupiter in this full moon. So you'll have the energy to achieve your goals, I would say, and you will have luck doing so because Jupiter is the planet of luck. It's called the great benefactor. The only negative aspect that I see here is Saturn. This full moon in your second house will be opposing Saturn. So it might take some sort of opposition from others, or it might require hard work. You might be, there might be others in authority might demand hard work from you in order for you to accomplish what you want to accomplish. This full moon happens in your second house, so it's an ending or culmination connected with the money that you earn with your salary. Maybe you got a promotion, and this is a new, not exactly a new beginning, but finally you start getting yes, your money in terms of salary, it's different. I would say generally good, okay. It might have required negotiations with someone in authority, okay. Maybe you had to give up something in order to get something. Maybe, okay, I won't get as much money, but I won't work like once a week. Instead of having 2 days off, I have 3 days off, something like that. Or, okay, I can give up on this base salary, but the commissions on my sales, for instance, they increase, something like that. But honestly, generally, I see this full moon as positive. And the ruler of this full moon in Gemini is Mercury, which is placed in your 9th house. So if there is some sort of a negotiation connected with your salary, the money that you earn, it's because, I would say, for some of you, it's because you want to go back to school, you want to go back to college, you want to study. I either want to finish up your college studies, or you want to advance your education, or you want to take another course, or do a pós. In Portuguese we say pós-graduação. So you have a college course, a diploma or something, but you want to continue, pós. I don't know how to say this in English. So, and you have to negotiate with your bosses. You say, okay, I need to have this day off so I can go to college, so I can go to faculty, and study, or I need to leave 2 hours early so I can go to night school or whatever. And maybe your employers, your bosses, the ones in authority say yes, okay, but you have to earn less money, or we allow that you leave 2 hours early, yes, but you have to work harder, you have to work longer hours, Monday, Thursday, whatever, something like that. There's some sort of negotiation, but in your favor, I would say, okay? Because, and it's connected with studies. If it's not that, it's you got a promotion and you're gonna start a new job with a new title abroad, because the ninth house is connected with foreign with foreign countries. So maybe that's the negotiation with your with the authority figures. We need you to go to Spain and lead this whatever, Spain, Italy, Argentina, whatever, China, and be the one who sets up this new headquarters or whatever. And we need you to go and lead this project abroad. So you have to negotiate with your authority, the ones in authority. Maybe you need some sort of money to establish yourself there, to get a house and whatever, or you need some sort of certification. Also connected, you have a project in mind, Taurus, and you need a formal, either it's not certification, but you need an okay, like go, you can do this, from someone in authority. If you don't have this piece of paper, this documentation, whatever, you cannot do what you want to do that might be connected with something abroad. Let's say you want to open up some sort of factory, and you're going to need money. You might have money, but not as much money as you think you'd have. And you go and you might need authorization from the authorities to, yes, you can open up a factory here to do something it's something technological. It's something to do with technology, new technology. I don't know what. Could be that also. But generally, I think this is a very positive full moon. And then, the Taurus, the new moon, which happens on the 29th of December at 7 degrees and 59 minutes of Capricorn. It's going to happen almost 8 degrees of Capricorn. This new moon which means new beginnings, happens in your ninth house. So it's going to be conjunct Mercury. Mercury, it's retrograde at this point. It could be for some starting, going back to college, going back to school, or you're studying to do the exams. The exam's going to start, I don't know, maybe in January, and start studying really, really, really hard, because you don't just want to pass, you want to excel. You want to excel at this, okay? So maybe this is like the second phase. Maybe I don't know how it is in other countries, but in Portugal, we have first phase and second phase of entering. At least we had like years and years ago. I don't know how it was. So I chose a course, and we had, I don't know how it is now, but we had 6 choices, okay? The first choice, second choice, third choice. The first choice that I put was history, because it's history, archaeology, actually. So, and then if you don't get into that first choice, you have the second choice, and the third choice, and the fourth choice. The last choices that I put were courses that the grade that I needed to have was bigger than the one that I had. So to me, it's like first choice or no choice at all. That's what I wanted. It's like, and then there's the second phase. So if all the courses, you have certain amount of, let's say, for history, archaeology, in the Faculty of Letters. I don't know if that's how you say it in English. In Lisbon, there's 30 places, okay? And I got one of those places. But for whatever, let's say that not all the places got Not everyone who got in actually took that course, because you could got in that, but you're waiting for something else. You're waiting for that, and you might have got in like in. So you just because you got in doesn't mean that you go. You might decide to go somewhere else. Okay, so let's say there's 2 open vacancies, 2 places yet to be filled. So the second phase, people enter during that second phase. So I had colleagues entering around November, like the middle of November. So it could be something like that. Only for some of you at the end of December, maybe you like enter in the second phase in the course that you decided, or it only starts, I don't know, the second semester in December, something like that, or I really don't exactly, but it's something connected with a college course. So you're studying, you know. If it's not that, if it's not connected with college, it could be that you're traveling abroad. You're traveling abroad at the end of the month, maybe to spend a nice vacation, with your family, even with your friends, something like that. But there might be some sort of delays because Mercury is retrograde at this moment. So be prepared to wait a while. Maybe the plane, instead of leaving at 4 p.m., leaves at 8 p.m., something like that. If it's not that, or it could be that you're going abroad to work abroad. It's not for vacationing. It's you are actually moving to another country to work. For work reasons. If it's not that, the 9th house is also connected with laws, with a judicial, a decision connected with the tribunals, a law decision, a court decision. Why? Maybe this court decision is connected with child support. So, because there are other elements that tell me that. So, finally, a decision is made, connected with child support, or it could be child support. Yes, it could be child support, or it could be like the amount of money you have to pay to your ex-spouse or ex-partner, if he or she is the one who actually got stayed. If he or she is the one who got the kids, I don't know how to say this in English. It's who got custody. Could be full custody or like share custody or whatever. Maybe you have to pay an amount to your ex-spouse, ex-partner, something like that, or your ex-spouse, ex-partner has to pay you an amount because you are the one who got custody on the major part of custody of your kid. It could be that. If it's not in terms of money, it's in terms of parental rights. Like you had to go to court to ensure that you actually got to see your kid. Yeah. So maybe your spouse kept denying, no, you don't get to see our child because this and that, and sometimes that happens, okay? Sometimes that happens. So sometimes the other parent is hurt because the relationship ended and they kind of take, let's say, revenge by not letting the other partner see the child. So you have to go to court and you have to, have a court decision that this is established. The parent, mother, father, doesn't matter, gets to see the child, gets to have the child like 2 days a week or something like that. But it could be like a decision, but to put it on paper, it might take a while, not too much, a few days. Why? Because Mercury is retrograde. Okay, so there's a document which is needed, a document which is not provided immediately, something like that. Okay. I think I got everything. Or it could be that you're having a bigger connection for some others, a bigger connection with your spirituality, with your religion, and you start going going to your church, to your mosque, to your temple, whatever it is, it's something which is long established. It's not something new, okay? It's something that you decide to turn to religion in a more structured sort of way, but it's religion that has been long. It's maybe holding some sort of conservative values, traditional values, more to say, more traditional values, and you decide to start going to church, or start going to the mosque, or start going to the temple, something like that. Okay, now I'm gonna go to the tarot part, and I'm gonna analyze 7 areas of your life, Taurus, and I'm going to ask you to pick between 7 symbols, because this is going to give you a more personalized message to you. So, what are the symbols? I want you to pick one, okay? This is the house, fishes, the key, sun, ship, flowers, and tree. Pick one of them. 1, 1, 1. You want me to show you again? I'm going to show you again, okay? Just pick one. Ship, sun, tree, key, fishes, house, and flowers. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna shuffle. I'm not gonna see which one is which, and I'm going to put this below below the 7 columns, which each column analyzes one area of your life for the month of December 2016. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So I'm going to use the Barbieri Tarot, and I've already laid the cards. So in an area connected with work, if you picked the symbol tree, this message is important for you. So in the work-related area, Taurus, you have the King of Pentacles. This is you showing up as the king, as the boss, as the leader. The King of Pentacles usually represents someone from a earth sign like you, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. I'm thinking that this is you. You've achieved something in terms of work-wise. I mean, you got a promotion, something like that, or you are the leader, or if it's not that, you are talking to the boss in your company, in the company where you work, and you're talking money. Okay, talking about money, you're talking about budget, you're talking about things that you need to buy or not buy, where where you should allocate the money, something like that. But I'm seeing, to me, it's more you. It doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. To me, it's more you in a leadership position. Can you hear me? Like, you can even be the head accountant. And then in the middle of the month, Taurus, you have the Lovers, which is a major arcana card. And this could be a decision. You have to make a decision. You have to make a decision in the middle of the month concerning your work. Maybe you got, the promotion, and you were told you need to go to Italy and open up, another company and lead the company there, something like that. Or your work environment, your profession, your career has an effect in your love life, or you might find love in your work, in your career. You might find someone, you might find a soulmate in your work, or it affects your love life, or your work affects your love life somehow. And then at the end of the month, Taurus, you have the 8 of Wands. These mean quick transformations, quick changes connected with your work, with your profession. with your place of employment. You need to make decisions fast, or lots and lots of messages connected with your work. Okay, and then the next area of your life which is going to be analyzed is family. So if you picked the house, this message is important for you, okay, just for you. In the beginning of the month, the card that came out was the Two of Cups. So there's someone in your life with whom you have very strong feelings with. This is not romantic. It's this is the soulmate card, but soulmates could be not just romantic, husband, spouse, wife, boyfriend or girlfriend. It could be your sibling, your brother, your sister, your cousin, your aunt, your father, your mother. There's someone in your family with whom you get along really well. You both like each other very much, and there's an easiness of communication, and it's really easy to deal with this person, and you really like him or her, and he or she really likes you. It's that type of affection. So you're talking with this person, let's say, and then in the middle of the month, connected with family, you have the Three of Swords. There's some sort of deception or betrayal connected with your family life. Either you witness someone being betrayed, someone, and you witness their heartache because of that betrayal, or you yourself are the one who's betrayed and feels deep heartache because of this betrayal. I don't know who does this. I don't know who does this betrayal and who deceives you. I have no idea. At the end of the month, you have the Two of Swords. There's some sort of decision that needs to be made, but you don't know how to make it, connected with your family. Maybe someone did betray you, okay? And you don't know how to do it. You don't know how to behave with this person anymore. I'm not saying it's the soulmate type of person who did this. It's someone who might have done this to you, who betrayed you, your trust, something. There's some sort of, and caused you immense heartache, or you are witnessing someone who got betrayed, and you are witnessing someone, their heartache, and you are witnessing this person who belongs to your family. He or she cannot make a decision. You are witnessing that. You are seeing that. He or she doesn't know what to do now at the end of the month. Okay, let's move on to the third area of your life, which is luck in what you want, in wishes, luck in wishes. And this is particularly important for you if you picked the key. If you picked the key, this message is for you. So in the beginning of the month, you have the Three of Cups. I would say that good luck manifests itself when you are enjoying yourself with friends. Good luck comes to you when you are enjoying yourself. You are in a party, not just one friend, several friends. When you are enjoying yourself, spending quality time and good times with your friends, it's like good things come to you. This could be also you are celebrating with friends the fact that a long-held wish that you had finally came true. It could be that also. In the middle of the month, Taurus, you have a great card, which is my favorite card. It's the Magician. This is the great manifester. This is the one that makes things come true just by thinking about them. So he manifests things into reality, he or she. I love this card. It's my favorite card. It could be that you, in the middle of the month, manifest something because you want it. You want it really. You really, really want it. I don't know exactly what it is. I'm thinking it's more connected with profession. Even, for others, it could be with college education or even a title, a grand title that you really need, because you like titles. Taurus, you're a bit conservative. Titles mean something to you. Capricorn likes titles even more. but you are a conservative type of person. And I would say you have the ability to attract to you that which you want. And that ability is really expanded in the middle of the month. It's really, play the lottery. Oh, come on, just, I don't know what, but this is very good for you to manifest your desires and your wishes in the middle of the month. At the end of the month, you have another major arcana card, you have the Pope. And I'm thinking the same. I'm thinking that, again, there's a very strong ability to attract to you good luck and that which you wish. However, Taurus, this card, by the way, this card is connected with Taurus also in the tarot deck. This card, the Pope, connects with rules, regulations, discipline. You understand that if you make a very detailed plan, if you follow the rules, if you discipline yourself by following that plan, you will get what you want. You will get what you desire. I think at the end of the month, you'll make a very detailed plan, and by following it step by step, and also following like the traditional way, let's say, you'll get what you want. Moving on. So the fourth area of your life, which is we are going to analyze, is connected with friendship. And if you pick the symbol Sun, this message is destined for you. It's important for you to hear this message. So, friendship. In the beginning of the month, you have the Five of Swords. There's some sort of conflict with a friend of yours. There's a big conflict with a friend of yours. And then, in the middle of the month, you have the Seven of Wands. I'm thinking it's the same friend. And you feel the need to assert your values and your principles. That might be traditional, but not necessarily. But there's some values and ways of thinking, some principles that are really important for you, and you assert them. It could be that. Or it could be your friend who does that. So your friend is asserting his values or her values, his principles or her principles. There's like a need to defend yourself. Either you're defending yourself and asserting what you believe to be true, or is the friend who's doing that, okay? Or both of you are doing that. And then at the end of the month, you have the Four of Swords. You're feeling a bit alone and you're not spending time with this friend in particular. To me, it's like you're licking your wounds. You're like a bit, you feel like emotionally you are hurt. I'm not saying that the friendship you have with this person will end, but at least at the end of the month, you're not going to spend time with this friend. You got kind of recuperating. You're like trying to heal yourself emotionally from this battle, so to speak, with this conflict that you had with your friend. Because I'm thinking your values don't match. And then moving on to the next part of your life, which is love, the fifth area, which we are going to analyze. If you pick the card Flowers, this message is destined for you. So, in the beginning of the month connected with love, you have the Chariot, which is a major arcana card. It could be that you are spending nice, intimate moments with your partner. So you're having lots of sex with your partner. It could be that. Or it could be you are traveling to go and see your partner. It could be boyfriend, girlfriend, or spouse. In the middle of the month, you have another major arcana card. You have the Hermit. You're feeling very much alone. Maybe you spent a while, with your partner, and now you're not with him or her, and you really feel it. You're like feeling yourself, and you wish you could be with him or her, but you're feeling very much alone. At the end of the month, you have the Seven of Swords. So there might be some sort of deception that comes to light, some sort of deceit that comes to light. Maybe some of you discover that your lover, boyfriend, girlfriend, spouse lied to you about something, not necessarily cheating, but he or she lied to you about something. Or he or she is manipulating you, or it could be you who's doing that to him or her. Or it could be another way of reading this. It could be that you are not facing the truth connected with this relationship. You are not facing it. And at the end of the month, you have to face it. There's something you yourself don't want to face the truth. And I don't know what the truth is, but at the end of the month, you have to face it. So the next area of your life is connected with plans and goals. And if you pick the symbol fishes, this message is really important for you and you should hear it. So in the beginning of the month, you have another major arcana card. You have the Emperor. You want to achieve a certain goal and you're planning it out really well. And I'm thinking this is more connected with your professional life, with your career. You're really planning it out. And I don't think it's just you. It's you with your leaders, with your bosses, with the ones, all the leaders are doing this. Let's say it's something connected with your company. So you want to do this and this and this and this, and you're planning it out in the beginning of December. You want to achieve certain goals for the year of 2017. You're planning everything out very well, okay? Or you follow the rules. You follow the rules. You are really disciplined. And because of that, major goal was achieved. And that major goal maybe was to be promoted. At the middle of the month, you have another major arcana card, the Star. So great happiness because maybe it's the same goal, or maybe it's something else. A goal was fulfilled. You had a goal that was fulfilled now in the middle of the month, which was a big wish of yours, a big dream of yours. You had a big dream, and finally it came to fruition. It's real. Again, I'm thinking professional life. But it could be, connected with finishing up a college course or getting into college, something like that. Or it could be that you and people in your company, or even if you have your own job, if you don't work for others, if you work for yourself, there's like a planning out. You're making a plan in order to go to other countries. Let's say you sell, your company sells a certain type of product, and you want to, in 2017, you want to go to other countries. You want to sell this product not just in this country, but you want to expand. You want to expand. So you're planning it out. At the end of the month, you have the Four of Cups. You're resting. There's no more plans to achieve. There's no more goals. Everything was done in the beginning and middle of the month, like the first 20 days, really, hard work and all of that. And at the end of the month, you're like resting. Oh my God, you're just resting because you're really tired. And finally, the last area of your life that we are going to analyze is the message of your higher self. What is the message of your higher self for you? And if you picked the symbol ship, this is really important for you to hear. This message is for you in particular. And then in the beginning of the month, you have the Six of Pentacles. So this could be traditionally thought of money. Either someone gives you money or you give someone money. The message of the higher self could be accept help that others are trying to give you, or give help to others. That could be the message of your higher self. But I'm also reading this in a different way. I'm going to read this as, you see, this guy is really, this is high tech or something. He's flying. I'm thinking that maybe there needs to be a change in terms of technology. Make the change, accept the new technology. Anything to do with technology, just embrace it. Either in your personal life or your professional life. Embrace new technology. That's the message of your higher self. In the middle of the month, you have another major arcana card. You have the Fool. Your higher self is telling you there's some big changes, some new chapter of your life which is going to unfold, and you should take it with faith, and you should have belief that everything is going to be all right. Okay? And then at the end of the month, you have the Nine of Wands. Now, this could be your higher self is telling you that you should defend everything which you have conquered so far, so defend it. Everything you have conquered, and again I'm thinking professional life, but not necessarily. Everything you have built, defend it. It could be that, or it could be, this card is also connected with being suspicious, you know. If there is something to cause you suspicion, if your intuition is telling you something, even though there's no material proof, you should follow what your intuition tells you. If you are suspicious of something or someone, you should listen to it. There might be some truth to it, okay? And that's it, Taurus. This is the reading that I have for you for the month of December 2016. This is a very general reading. If you'd like a private consultation, send an email to dunyazade@gmail.com. I'll be delighted to work with you. That's it.